everyone, my name is Chiara. I work for Douglas, so Europe's leading beauty platform, and I'm super happy to be here. It's my first time at the Ecom Expo here in Berlin, and it's really nice to be here in person and to meet you guys here face to face. So today I want to tell you a bit more about our exciting journey from a traditional beauty retailer to a one-stop shopping platform for beauty and health. Maybe just one or two sentences about myself. I joined Douglas 4 years ago and had a chance, together with my great colleagues who are here today as well, to build up the marketplace from scratch. We call the marketplace the partner program, as we are an exclusive, curated platform, not an open marketplace, but it's basically the same. And yeah, so we developed it during the past 2.5 years, and it feels like our baby. So I'm super proud today to tell you a bit more how the partner program or the marketplace developed, how it's the main growth driver for our platform strategy, and to give you a preview what is our next big thing with the entry in the health market. So just a brief introduction to our digital strategy at Douglas. While the brick and mortar business is quite stable during the past years, we grew massively in the e-com business and still are growing. So over the past 2 years, our sales doubled and we generated 1.2 billion net sales in our last financial year, 2021. So a massive growth in e-com. Sure, one driver was the pandemic crisis for the past 2 years. I think everyone experienced that. But still, if you look at our growth rates before the crisis, it was already on a high level, and we continued that. And this is due to our digital-first strategy. So as a classical retailer or omni-channel retailer, I think it's quite unique to have a digital-first approach, which we introduced already a few years ago. And with that, we try to integrate our online shop, our marketplace, and our store experience in one beauty platform to have them really being connected. So this is also something we developed further during the pandemic situation. For instance, the stores are now also used for ship from store features or same-day delivery. And having all this together in one beauty platform, we want to generate loyal customer relationships and also partner relationships. And we have 4 enablers to do that. So one, for sure, it's the assortment. This is also the focus of my session today, and how the marketplace is an enabler to really quickly scale up the assortment and go into new categories. And then there's the curation, the supply chain, and the technology, which are our main strategic drivers for our beauty platform. So our mission that we are all working towards at Douglas is that we want to create the most customer-centric, curated digital experience for customers to become the leading one-stop shopping and inspiration platform for beauty and health. And we will act sustainable in everything that we do. So here's the journey that we are now experiencing at the moment. So we come from a classical brick and mortar retailer. Our brand positioning was to buy perfume at our stores. We introduced an online shop, and now we become a one-stop shopping platform for beauty and all the stretch assortment that is associated with beauty. So as a user, you can go to our online shop and not only buy perfume or your skincare, you can also buy beauty tools. You can buy jewelry, bags, home and lifestyle products. So everything that in a broader sense is associated with beauty. And this is our one-stop shopping approach so that customers stay in our ecosystem. So that's now and tomorrow. So what we are working on right now is to become also an inspiration platform and a platform for beauty and health. So next to only listing more assortment and products, we want to be more curated, having formats like the Douglas Live, our recently launched social commerce format where in a live stream, customers can buy products directly online, and we have a lot of inspirational content added to our page. And for sure, we want to enter the health market, which we are just launching at the moment. So that's an introduction to what at Douglas generally we are doing at the moment. And the partner program is one of the main drivers towards this strategy. So as I said, we launched the partner program in the end of 2019. We had 2 partners live and 4,000 SKUs, so that was our start. And during the past 2.5 years, we achieved a lot. So we grew so big that at the moment, in more than every 5th Douglas e-com order, there's at least one partner product. And in all those orders with a partner product, most of them are mixed baskets. So it's a mix between our wholesale assortment and our partner program assortment. So this shows that the partner program is already a really important pillar in our e-com business, and that it's integrated with our own assortment. So it's not separated. We don't have customers that only come for our wholesale assortment or for our partner assortment. It's quite integrated in the shop. So with a good software, which is easy to scale up, we made it possible to onboard over 150 partners and over 100,000 SKUs, which are live in the shop. And those partners and SKUs are over a variety of categories. So we have partner in our core category, which is beauty, to maybe focus on some niche markets. For example, in the hair care assortment, we don't have that much own assortment, so this is why we integrated partners who are strong in that region. But also new categories, like, as I said, the home and lifestyle category. So we went from a local approach to a global approach in just 2 years by launching the partner program also in France, in Austria, in Poland, in the Netherlands, and soon in Italy. So I think this is really key to have a model and also a software with which you can easily internationalize. So there are always some challenges with that. You need to be aware of the local legal aspects. You need to have the product data in the country. But if you have the right setup, then you can easily internationalize with your existing partners. And in a second step, look at local partners, which are key players in the market. And then we looked at, okay, how can we develop the marketplace further with regards to services? So we introduced a fulfillment service for our partners, which I will speak about in a few minutes, and also introduced our automated backfill feature. What does that mean? So usually when you launch a partner program or a marketplace, the main goal is to get new categories live that you don't want to have in your own assortment, or it's too risky to enter that, or you don't have the capabilities to. So that's the one side. But we also saw the potential in the backfill. So in the assortment that we already have via the wholesale. Here in this example, we have a classic top seller, Boss Bottled. I think it's one of the top sellers since 30 or 40 years. And if we as Douglas with our own stock are out of stock, then automatically the partner stock is filled out. So with that approach, we want to avoid out of stock situations, especially in peak seasons, in Christmas or Black Friday. So we want to keep the customers in our page and not want to move them to other shops. And we set it up so that it's quite integrated, the partner stock and the Douglas stock. So we have one product detail page with one content. So the master content is always the same. We have all the ratings there. There is no buy box where the customer can choose. It's just one product in the shop. And with that, we want to show the customer that they can trust us and have the one face to the customer. So, and in the end, it's a win-win-win situation. So we as Douglas keep the customer, although we are out of stock in our warehouse. The partner benefits from it as they can also sell assortment that is already listed by us. And for the brand, as we use the full potential. So another feature that we launched last year is our fulfillment service. So the goal is one order, one parcel. So as you see, we have a lot of mixed baskets, a lot of orders where there's Douglas assortment and a partner assortment. And this is why the customers get a lot of different parcels for one order. The goal here is to aggregate the partner products and the own assortment in one parcel. How does it work? So we work with Miracle as our platform software, and partners are integrated via Miracle in our shop. So they push their product data and everything via Miracle. And then they, on a regular basis, they send stock to our warehouse. And we fulfill the customer order together with the Douglas assortment. In the end, the partner pays just a fulfillment fee, a monthly fee, just basic standard fee. Yeah, and the benefit of that is for, on the one hand, to do cost sharing. So we have lower cost for the partner, lower cost for us as we're aggregating in one parcel. The partner profits from our fulfillment capabilities, and we can keep our service level. So for instance, partners who are shipping from out of Germany, they maybe take some more time to ship it to a customer or have a different packaging. So we make sure to have the same service level. And something that is quite particular in the beauty industry. So usually customers want to have some samples or goodies they can choose from in the checkout and get it with their parcel. And before fulfillment by Douglas, we couldn't assure that they get those samples from partner orders or partner products. And so now, when everything is aggregated in one parcel, we can make sure that customers still benefit from those things. And all in all, it's a better customer experience. It's more sustainable to have just one package. So at the moment, we started it in Germany, and we'll do the further rollout then to other countries so that also smaller German partners are able to fulfill or to grow with us in foreign markets. So now you see how you can develop a platform or marketplace by internationalizing, by using the potential of backfill, stretching to new categories, onboarding a lot of sellers, and adding more services to the partners with fulfillment by or other services. And the next big thing for us, what we are working on right now and where we see a lot of potential, is the entry in the health market and becoming, next to a beauty platform, becoming a platform for beauty and health. So why is that important for us, or why do we see so much potential there? So generally, when we look at mega trends, we see that beauty and health are more connected. So in the past, beauty was more on the outside, so makeup, skincare, etc. But it becomes more and more important to have a health-conscious lifestyle, and therefore also beauty converge with health. So nutrition becomes really important. So if you want to feel beautiful, then you take supplements, for instance. So there's a lot synergies there. Also, the aging society benefits from that, or we see the growth there in the health market, and the digitalization of the pharmacy market. So telemedicine is a trend, and also the e-prescription, which will hopefully be launched soon in Germany. It was planned to be launched, I think, in the beginning of this year, but they are still in the testing phase. And on the other hand, we see that there's a lot going on when it comes to investment in health platforms. So just over the past 5 years, the enterprise value of health platforms, including retail, but also platforms like Doctolib, increased by 10 times, whereas the investment in marketplace and other sectors was only 5 times. So what does it mean for Douglas and what's the potential there? Well, we have a highly attractive market potential. So last year, for instance, the market volume was 160 billion euros in our core countries in Europe, and 60 billion in Germany. So high market volume. But overall, the e-com share in that market is still quite low. It's at 5%. So there's a lot of potential there to grow in that sector. The share is quite low because most of the sales, or a big share of the sales, are done via the RX products. RX products are products with prescription, and this makes 80% of the total market. And in this market, the online share is only at 1% because e-receipt has not been launched yet all over Germany and Europe. So there's a high potential of growing e-com share there. In the OTC market, so over the counter products, there the online share is already at 20%, but still a lot of potential to grow. So that's the market size, so highly attractive market. And at Douglas, we have a really broad customer base. So we have a really good CRM program with 50 million beauty card holders in Europe. So we have a really good customer base with organic traffic share that we can elaborate on. Also, as I showed you before, the customers are already aware of us as a one-stop shopping platform, so combining our own assortment with partner assortment, so they are already aware of that, and there's a high need for that. And we have the technology, which is quite key. So we have the partner program in place. We have a really good back-end platform. So we are able to really make our entry in the market quite fast when it comes to the technology. So how are we approaching that entry? We partnered up with a strategic partner with Disapo. Disapo is an online pharmacy from the Netherlands, which is growing a lot. And we will integrate Disapo in our partner program. So we as Douglas have already set up the technology. We have the partner program in place. We can easily integrate them in our partner program. And Disapo, they have the products, they have the know-how, they know how the pharmacy market is working, they know about all the legal requirements. So we decided to do it together with them and not build it up on our own, as it would take too much time. And so we have a partner who's really already in the market. And then we want to enter the market step by step, adding the layers. So we started with derma cosmetic, so cosmetic that is only sold on pharmacies. This is like the closest layer to our core assortment, to beauty. So it's the easiest one to integrate. We don't have that much legal restrictions. We have everything with regards to product data, attributes, everything is set. So we, in the beginning of this year, we introduced that assortment already. The second step, which we are integrating now at the moment, is the OTC assortment, so over-the-counter medicine products, like aspirin, for instance, which you can buy without prescription. And there we have some challenges with regards to product data, so we need to be aware what needs to be shown on the product detail page. We need a better or a more focused customer service, which will be done by this APO, so that customers can ask specific questions regarding the product. So there's a bit more work to do there. And then, last but not least, we will enter the RX market with the e-receipt, which is hopefully launched by this year. And having those layers, we then have the full assortment integrated and be a health platform. So how does it look like in the shop? It's the same as for the other partner products. We integrated it smoothly in our shop. So in the categories, we have introduced, I don't know if you can see it, the health category, the Gesundheit category, and the products are shown in the same way than all other products are shown in the shop. You only have like an information box where you see that it's shipped and sold by our partner, by disapo.de, and that you have some specific customer service contact. You can ask for question if you have specific question regarding some medicine products. And some enriched product data. And what we also do, and I think this is quite important, it's not just adding the products, but integrating it in our beauty and inspiration content. So if you click under health category, you will not enter directly only to the products, but you will see a banner and some highlight categories which are close to the beauty assortment, for instance, nutrition or pregnancy, where you have a mix of beauty products and also pharmacy products. And we also will integrate that in our whole marketing communication. So in newsletter and on-site and live shopping to really show that beauty and health is integrated together in our platform. So, I hope that you see how we as Douglas are approaching the platform topic, how we are developing from retailer to one-stop shopping platform. And in the end, I would like to say, although there's no slide for it, but if you really want to develop that fast and want to become such a platform, it's next to the technology, it's key to have the right people in place. So we started with just 3 people in the team, and now we set up a team with 20 people, and they are working really great together. They are all open-minded, they are quite agile, they have really fun at what they do, and I think that's key for e-com business and for platform business to have those people on board. And if you want to join us as an employee or as a partner or as an enabler, feel free to contact us. And thank you so much for listening.
Hello. Thank you for this very interesting speech. I would like to know which are the requirements for potential partners to team up with you.
Sorry, can you repeat it?
Which are the requirements for potential partners to team up with you?
Yeah, well, the requirements, they need to meet our SLAs when it comes to the operational side. So for the shipment, for instance, so they need to have the same SLAs that we have to our customers. So delivery times, the carrier, if they're not using our fulfillment service, for sure. And they need to have the product data. So in the countries they want to enter, they need the product data in the country language. I think that's the main criteria we have, and then we need to see whether it fits to our platform, which brands are relevant and which categories.
Okay, thank you.
Hello. I just would like to know, what do you think of the fast delivery alternatives, like Meds at your doorstep? Do you see it like a competitor or like something that you could do in the future?
Sorry, I didn't get the beginning.
What do you think of the fast delivery alternatives that exist, like meds at your doorstep? Is it something you are considering?
Yes, definitely. I think when it comes especially to the RX products, it's key to have fast delivery and to have also same-day delivery. Because if you have prescription medicine, then it's a key point, and we're also looking at that. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Yes, hello, my name is Andreas from RatePay, and probably my question would be which role plays payment regarding marketplace, and especially the new idea of becoming not only a beauty but also a health provider.
Yeah, good question. So payment is essential. So in our classical partner program that we are offering now, we offer all the payment methods to the customer. And with our pharmacy assortment, we started with only adding a few payment methods because it was the easiest to integrate. But now we see that customers really are demanding the other payment methods as well. So it's crucial to have all payment methods in place for the partner program. But for pharmacy, it's a bit different from the model. So in our classic partner program, we as Douglas are the seller, and for the pharmacy, this APO is the seller. So that's what makes it more hard to integrate all the payment methods, but it's definitely a goal that we are working on. So at the moment we have credit card and PayPal Live. We are now launching Invoice, and so we aim to have all the payment methods also for the pharmacy.
Thank you. And maybe a second question to follow this. Which countries will you start with the drugstore?
So we started in Germany as it's our core market, and we will roll it out to all our core European markets where also the partner program is already in place. So Austria, Netherlands, Poland, Italy. Yeah, so we will try to do that as fast as possible.
So yeah, looking at your new initiative to integrate the pharmacy products into the beauty products and rolling out the new markets as well, probably you would have some issues or technical issues that are coming there with the whole integration. How are you handling this today? Is there any specific initiatives that you are having to improve the system performance and also the customer support challenges that are coming with that?
Yeah, I think for especially for that market, for the health market, customer service is key.
Yeah.
I think for derma cosmetic, it's okay that we have a good customer service in place, but if we look at OTC and RX market, it's key to have good customer service. So that's why on the PDP, we always state the contact details of this APO so that they really can contact pharmacy person who will guide them and help them with the products, and I think that's key. And also we will enlarge our product attributes. So at the moment we have more standard attributes that are quite common in the beauty industry for beauty products, but for health there are much more attributes that we need to integrate that you can see directly on the PDP.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And I have a next question. Yes, please.
Hello, so I'm Elena, I come from Paris and I work with the LVMH group. Actually, I used to work with Douglas, so I'm very happy to finally meet you. My question is a more global question. I was wondering, what is your strategy to cope the amount of the e-retailers? I mean, there are Sephora, which is very big in Europe. We also have Zalando, which is launching the beauty. So what are your what is your long-term vision? I mean, if I'm a client living in Europe and I want to buy, I don't know, a Chanel perfume, what makes Douglas stand out? Why will I choose Douglas and not Sephora, for instance?
Yeah, well, I think what what makes us special with regards to the competition is that what I showed, it's the platform approach, the one-stop shopping approach. So you can not only buy your Chanel perfume at Douglas, you also might have a beauty card where you get tailored products displayed, tailored promotions, tailored content. And then next to your Chanel product, you might buy your new earrings or something for your home, or also something for your beauty within, so some supplements, and it's more like the platform, the ecosystem that we are building to keep the customers there and to stay ahead of the competition.
Hi, just a short question. Is it possible to use the Douglas fulfillment service also integrating with TradeByte and not via Miracle?
Yes, so we have many enablers integrated via Miracle. So TradeByte is one, for instance, and so you can easily onboard your product data and use the fulfillment service as well. Yeah.
Perfect, thanks.
Hello, I'm Andreas from Remote Native. I would like to know, how do you assure a consistent product experience and presentation with many different content qualities you get from many suppliers?
So you mean, how do we ensure the performance?
No, the look and feel, that it's consistent, because you get different images, yeah, and also backgrounds, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we have some standard requirements. So we have some guidelines to send out to the partners so that they see what are our requirements when it comes to product data. And as we are working with Miracle, we have a standardized tool where you can set up a lot of validation rules. So the system checks whether all our basic requirements are met, whether the quality is correct. And then we have a team who really go through every product and checking it and putting them live, or reporting to the partner that they need to change something. And that's how we try to ensure the best quality.
So the suppliers are responsible in providing the consistent quality, and you're only doing the quality check at the end.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
And we are also work closely together with the partners. So when we see that a partner there's always the same issues coming up, we just not only send them an error report and say, hey, take care of that. We do some workshops with them and explaining them what is needed, to really have a good quality.
Hi, I have a question about the pricing policy for your partners. Do you force the price on the partners, or they are allowed to have their own pricing policy and set their own prices?
Mm-hmm. So we have a drop shipment model, meaning that we as Douglas are the seller to the end customers, and that's why we are obliged to set the prices. So we get recommended retail prices from the partners, but the pricing is done by us, and also the promotions. So when we do promotions or have some codes in place, this is done by us. When it comes to the pharmacy market, it's a bit different, because there the pharmacy needs to be the seller, so that's a different approach, and they have their prices. But for all other categories, we have this drop shipment model in place.